This is Abe Friedtanzer from Awards Radar, and I'm so thrilled to be here with Chloe Cherry talking about her role on Euphoria. How are you, Chloe?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, good. Faye really made quite an impression on this show. Can you talk about how you first came to be a part of it?
Yeah, so I first came to be a part of it. I originally auditioned for it back in 2019, and the role was actually a lot different when I first auditioned for. The role was completely different than what it ended up being. But yeah, originally I auditioned for this role. She was kind of like a stripper, um, and she was just completely different, and she had like way less lines when I first auditioned for her. But then once I auditioned, they ended up rewriting the script, and like suddenly Faye had like so many more scenes.
What was it that appealed to you about Faye as a character?
Um, just like I thought it was interesting and like a total like a really intense experience in acting to portray somebody that's like that, like on drugs and stuff. And I just thought it seemed really interesting, like a very just interesting like role, like she's just an interesting role to get into.
And you get
And
to
it's
share,
so
yeah, just
unlike me as well, you know what I mean? Like she's so different from me that it's like interesting for me to get into a role like that.
what you think was most challenging to be able to express.
Um, I think it was probably most challenging to try to really express somebody that just kind of like doesn't give a fuck and just like says whatever, like, because that's not really me, but like that's definitely more her, like somebody who just kind of like has just like a loud mouth and they just kind of like say whatever they're thinking.
You get to share a lot of your scenes with the actors who portray Fezco and Ashtray. What is it like working with Angus and Wana?
They're great. They're both really great. They're both really funny, so they were really fun to work with. I had a lot of fun working with them. Um, yeah, yeah, they're really great. Like they have like a really cute like bro friendship that's really cute, and like yeah, they were really amazing. I was really really sad when Ashtray was shot.
I feel like a lot of the scenes that we'll get to that scene in a sec, but a lot of the scenes with them sort of feel like slowed down and just sort of like moody, and you really get to spend some time in it. Is it like that filming it also?
Um, yeah, yeah, it is like that sometimes filming it because we really like slow down and really take time to like really like feel like we're in the moment and like really feel the moment, really like feel what's going on.
And that's the shooting scene you mentioned, that was a pretty intense one. What was that? What was that like?
Yeah, that was really intense. I was actually like really like emotional to even be on set for. It was like very intense. It felt very heavy.
So you don't get to interact with all that many of the regular cast members on
Yeah,
Euphoria. Is there
which is
any?
unfortunate. I feel like people would really like to see Faye interacting with like Maddie and like everybody.
Is there anyone that you'd be very excited about working with?
Yeah, I think that like Faye and Maddie would be like a total vibe, like because they both like have really cool style, and like that'd be really cool to see them all dressed up together.
Do you think that if
And
Faye
they're
was to,
both and they both kind of do that thing where they just like say whatever they're thinking. They're kind of like they'll just say like crazy stuff, because they just have like no filter. And I think they would have a really funny conversation.
absolutely, absolutely. Have you seen a lot of positive fan reactions to Faye as a character?
Yeah, I have, and I'm actually really surprised that the reaction's been so positive because when we were first shooting it, I was like, she's not exactly a protagonist, she wasn't exactly like, everyone's favorite character, but people ended up really liking her in the end. And I think it's because of she ended up being like, really like a total, a very good friend to Fezco in the end. I think that meant a lot to people. And yeah, I think that, yeah, I was really surprised that people liked her because I thought maybe people would think she was gross at first, but then people ended up finding her cute, which is good.
Has working on a mainstream TV show been what you've expected?
Yeah, it has been. I mean, it's really fun. It's really like it's super fun. Like all the different there's all the different departments and they do all this different stuff and like learning what all the different departments do and like how much stuff there was. Like that was really interesting. Like it was really like I learned a lot on that set and um like the yeah, everyone's like really good. Like they're always, you know, if you need anything, they're always there for you. Like and like if you they're just really good. Like there's always yeah, they're really good. Like they really take care of you. They really do really well. And it's also like a lot of fun like meeting all the different people there because everybody's like really talented on that crew. Like every single department has like extremely talented people.
Does it make you want to act in other projects?
Definitely, definitely. Oh my God, yeah. It makes me really want to act. It makes me want to act for the rest of my life, for sure. I really like it.
Well, I know you've also been doing some stuff in the art and fashion world. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, so I have had two art shows. I make collages and I've had two art shows with them. What I want to do with my collages is I would love to work with people that like make music, like musicians, and they like send me a song they made and then I can make a collage based off of it and then they can use it as like the artwork for that song or whatever. Like that I would really like to do with my collaging because that's kind of like what I already do with my collaging. I'll base my collaging off of like anything, like off of a person, off of a quote, off of a conversation, off of a moment, off of a feeling, off of a song, like anything I could base a collage off of. So I think it'd be really cool to work with like other artists with that. And yeah, also in the fashion world, I've done some modeling, I've done some runway, and it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
That's great. And obviously, it's good to be a part of Euphoria. But what do you like watching? What shows and movies are you most excited about?
I recently just finished Pam and Tommy, and I really like the show Atlanta. I love Atlanta, and I also like my favorite shows are like adult animated shows. Like my favorite shows are like South Park. I love, um, and I really like Nathan Fielder, his new show, The Rehearsal. I really like it. So good.
Great. Well, thank you for taking a few minutes to speak with me today, and I wish you luck in the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to me.